And we are live. How are we doing, guys and girls? RC people. Welcome to another, the third edition of RC Maritime Live. We got a few packages today. And we've also got some interesting news on some new power connectors for 2S, for small scale, for your SCXs, for 1S actually as well. Stuff like this. And these little guys. So how we doing? How we doing all today? Who we got here? We got Scott, got Jim. Hey, Eric just rocked up. How you going, man? Gents. Hey, Kurt's here as well. G'day, Kurt. So far we have package C is in the lead with 3 votes. So Kurt, Eric, if you guys want to make a vote for what package we're going to start with, A, B, C, or D, we'll wait for a minute. Hopefully some people turn up. We'll see how we go. So I think Maz is going live in a couple of hours. I don't know if I'll go that long today. Eric. Osborne's going live in about 3 hours as well. So there's a bit of entertainment there. I don't know so much about here. Oh, here we go. Eric and Kurt have both voted D. Tie break. We've got a tie between C and D. G'day, Lachlan. There you go, mate. 3 votes needed to win. No, it's whoever votes, whatever numbers we get in. Some sort of democracy, I guess. Change your name there, Lachlan. You got a little AU in there. Aussie. All right, so out of who's here, what's it going to be? Is it going to be C or D? Before we go too much further, too, how's the audio? How's the video? Shit house as usual? Mediocre? So what's it going to be, guys? Make a vote. No, I do try and do this fairly. There is one that's not here on the list though. That's saved for last. Hey, Robert, better quality than last week. Well, that's something. Doesn't take much to be better than last week, though, does it? Really? That's why I called it the shit show. There's no real expectations then, right? Good to see you, Robert. How's things in your part of the world? I've been trying to get into the planes this week, but I tell you what, man, I've had the worst luck. And for one of the crashes, I'm going to blame Super One-Handed. Is he here? He jinxed me. Totally jinxed me. Got everyone saying their good days, hellos. Hey, Robert, pick a letter between A, B, C, or D. Or actually, just pick a letter between C and D. That would help us out. You can be the tiebreaker. L. Yeah, I don't have that much of a problem with mail. We're not getting that far into the alphabet, luckily. Pickle. Pickles. Robert, you there, mate? Pick a letter, C or D, or anyone, actually. Hey, here he is. Speak of the devil. He's the guy that told me not to crash. It was the last thing he said to me. And dude, I'll show you a bit later. I'll show you the remains. It's probably the heaviest crash I've had with this little plane. The poor thing. Broke the fuselage in like 3 pieces alone. Super. Pick a letter, C or D. B. Nice one, Jim. I've already got your B here anyway. C or D? Is that right? Hey, cheers, Kurt. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Are we having audio problems? Help me out. All right, tell you what, no one's playing the game. I'm just going to pick one. So it's out of C or D. Can't see anything, Lachlan. We're doing well, aren't we? What a quality production. I'd watch this. So what's going on, guys? Do we have good audio, good video, or buffering? Yeah, that's the usual shit. Yeah, I think. What's it going to be? C or D? I'm just going to pick one at random here. C. Now there are 3 packages here that looked very similar actually, and there is one that I do want to save for last because I think it's going to benefit a lot of us small scale crawler and just small scale RC in general. 1S, 2S. Yeah, let's see what we got. All right. Not doing doing too well. What we got here, some little power regulators. Step up, step down converters. Let's see if we can get this out now. Yeah, just pick these up just to, play around with your voltage and your circuits a little bit. Alien invasion. Mate, you're lucky you can't see me. You'd be saying alien invasion then, mate. I'll tell you what. But yeah, I think these go up to 9 volt, I think. It's always handy, you know what I mean? You need to voltage here and there. Pretty boring really, that one, right? I'd say that's probably the most boring parcel out of the day, so it's good to get that out of the way, right? What you talking about, Jim? Alien invasion. So saying we got 6 people on. Not too bad. Who do we have in the chat? Hey, we've got Robert, Eric, says Kurt's still here. LG. No, I think something's going a bit weird here, right? Maybe the internet's playing up or something. Is there anybody out? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, sorry, the chat just popped up again. Big lags. Sorry guys, I'm just running internet off my phone, and sometimes it struggles a bit. Eric's still here, Jim's still here. That's good. So I've got a few toys out today. Thought we'd Lightning Slayer build, Eric. What's that one? I'm not really up to date with them. Hey, local. There you go, mate. Good to see you. The old Scramblers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see the Scramblers. I've heard good things. Jim loves the Scramblers. Yeah, cool. Let's go another package, shall we? So I guess D was the next highest voted. Oh, Ford Lightning. Hedge Slayer, right. I know the Cage Slayers. Lightning Slayer, that's kind of a cool name, actually. Oh, yeah, we've got some brass knuckles. Just cheapos, I forget what brand, kind of like off-brand style. Nothing to blow the budget here. Yeah, pretty much, Lachlan. Yep. Yeah, you could. I reckon you could use them for that. I do have some NSDRC, those BECs coming. Seem to be taking a long time though. I don't know about that US postal system, dude. Seems to be going on a tour of the country. It's just not far enough to Australia. 6 minutes behind, Rock. What the fuck? Pardon my fucking French. Right? Well, I guess we have consistency if not anything else, right? So yeah, just the old black coated brass. Not too keen on this though. Might paint that out. That little panel. Yeah, I do like the knuckles. The old brass knuckles, mate. Yeah, same here. Mine's not amazing, Jim, either. But yeah, I think it's as good as it's going to get, or as bad as it's going to get, one or the other. Right on with the phone. Okay, that's cool. Not a total loss then, right? So who's been excited about this lossy MX? I have been, dude. I would like one, but I don't tend to buy anything straight out as on release. You know what I mean? I like to sit back, see where your issues are. Hey, Max Paul, how you going, man? Thanks for popping on by. But yeah, lately it's made me drag. I only found one controller. I think this is it for one of them. Check that thing out, mate. Oh, listen to that. But yeah, this is called the Allegro. I remember that much. I've got two of these for some reason, but they are a lot of fun, man. They really are. It's the old style. Check that dust out. It's the old style with the gyro wheel, flywheel in the back there. It's hey, Crawdaddy, you're here too. Cool, man. Awesome. I'm showing 8 people, 8 likes at the moment. That's something, right? But once you get used to the driving and the poor controls, I'm thinking about getting the radio and using the multi-protocol unit to see if I can load up a model on there and get any just finer control, you know what I mean? But once you get the hang of it, a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. I think these were only about $20 Australian. They're quite old. I've got this guy as well. I think I've got 2 of these as well. Slightly bigger, a little bit better probably. But yeah. See what other controllers I can find for them, and dude, Jim, they're great fun because they're on the edge of control. You know what I mean? I was just running it in the car park out the back. I'm going to get a couple of the cameras together and make up a small track, I think, and do a little video on them. They're just a fun little thing, you know what I mean? They're just maybe just past the edge of toy grade. But I don't mind a bit of toy grade fun, you know. Just try and upgrade them a bit. Yeah, I'd love to get a couple of mates together and have like a small championship or something. I don't know if you guys have seen the Shizshow version of these things. They're like about 250 Australian, but they look amazing, mate. They look schmick, as they say. So yeah, I've got a couple of these guys, maybe one or two of those guys. And do you guys remember Thunder Tiger? Hey, Papa Shorty, how you going, man? Yeah, the brand Thunder Tiger. I don't even know if they're still around anymore. But I've got a 1/5 scale kind of version of this. Bought it at least 10 years ago, I reckon. Like a hell of a long time ago. And it never worked right, you know what I mean? The ESC, I don't know, it'd be fine for a second and then it would just lose control, like flat out throttle kind of thing, or just sketchy intermittent radio links. Back there, I wasn't really that sure of what I was doing with it, so I just kind of put it away. But it's 1/5 scale, so it's like it's easy, you know, the the width of your screen. I'll dig it out. It's still boxed up under a pile of RCs, but I might dig it out, make a community post on these little guys, and look at getting a video together. I reckon just one S, of course. What I'd really like to do is try and work one of these guys in, one of these R-Line Tattoo 300 milliamps high volts. 233 subs needed, guys, says Jim. Who's that for? Tell your friends. But yeah, as I was saying, I'd love to get one of these guys in here. That would be amazing. So at the moment, there's a battery hatch. I think we're going to get. Oh, here we go. Yeah, pH 2.0, which will be the subject a little later, actually. Back to the power connections. All my 1S are now the BT 2.0. For me, Jim, I had to get 400. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know, man. As long as people watch, the numbers aren't. That's not why I do it. I guess it's nice though, right? I think 500. We'll do a giveaway, big giveaway, cash prize or something. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of fun, those things, guys. I did last time I was looking around. I think I got them from eBay and might have been Banggood actually as well. There is another one getting out. I can't remember the name of it. It's a yellow and blue, but it's similar looking. You know what I mean? There's 3 or 4 of them that are quite similar. Oh yeah, I just mean view hours, Jim. All down to the view hours, really. You could have 1 million subs, but if they're not watching. Oh, well, actually, while we're talking about Powercons here, I've got a question. This is the weekly question. What is your go-to power connector for 2S? So we've got a lot of the crawler guys here. Well, I say a lot. There's 10 people here, but I mean, what's your go-to? What do you like? Are you just running stock pH 2.0s? Using something different? Jump in the chat, and yeah, I'd like to know. You're just using stock, Jim. Yeah. pH 2.0. Yeah. Well, guys, you're going to love this. I mean, it seems like most people are using stock. I mean, for 3 years and up, I'd probably go with the XT30. But, right. Oh, the red JST. Yep. Lachlan uses the red JST. Yeah. Are they the rolled pins, Jim, or the crimped? I mean the solid pins. There's a lot of people don't know. There's two sorts of the pH 2.0s. Excuse me as I reach in front of you. How rude. Oh, these are just shells. These are all ones that I've taken off of old batteries. But yeah, you've got the crimped pins and the solid pins. Now, the solid pins are a little bit better, but still on a pH 2.0, it's a very lossy connector. I mean, you're only going to get like 2 to 4.5 or 5 or so amps out of it. For now, or for a little while actually, I've been meaning to make a video showing you how well you can really see that, but these BT 2.0s, so much better. And until now, all of my all of my batteries are running my 1S and 2S, all running this connector. Actually, this one might have it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. The red ones, yeah, they are a little bit better connector actually, Lachlan. Those ones. But that's good. I just wanted to gauge, see where the crowd is with their power connectors, because this one here, Jim, that's called a BT 2.0. These came out in about 2019 for small quads. They were built to replace these guys, basically. Yeah, just much better power delivery, less resistance. But until now, I've been using these guys. But there is a new connector on the block, which we're going to have a look at a bit later. We're going to do a couple more BT, B for bullet. But don't rush out and buy them just yet. I mean, I'm actually still using now the BT 2.0 is going to be all just my 1S packs. And all the 2S are going to go to this new connector, which we'll see shortly. Yeah, BT, Jim. Yep. Tell you what, Lachlan, even this guy here, the BT 2.0, will beat out your red JST in terms of power delivery. You'll feel the power delivery a lot better. Also, you'll get a longer runtime. Basically, you could run higher throttles for longer, and you'll lose less energy in heat transfer, less battery sag. But yeah, you guys are going to like this one that I've got coming up. All right. Hey, is Super still here? You still here, Super? James Garage is here. How you going, mate? I'm getting a lot of mail pop-ups here for some reason, all of a sudden. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, Jim, if a lot of stuff from the quad world I've been bringing over and using, and for these small scale RCs that we got here. And mate, because they love it, those guys. They're all about all that stuff. It's all about eking out just that little bit more performance. You know what I mean? It's not huge. It's probably in the realm of 10 to 12%, but that's something, especially on 1 and 2S. You know what I mean? Is Super still here? I wanted to show him something. Just having a look at participants. Oh, I don't see him in the chat. Oh, the turn signals, Max Paul. Yeah, I don't know why do they do that? Yeah, that's right, Jim. At a small scale, it's actually quite a big amount. Locals here, Jim's here, Max Paul. Yeah, do you want to see a bit of a damage report from the? This is the week I've had, just with pains. I don't know what the deal is. I'd love to have it on a switch maybe or something, but I mean, you guys in America, you have your turn signals there on all the time. Clicking. Anyway, yeah, check this out, guys. This poor thing. Let's see how we go for. So, break number 1. It's a bit of a. We got like some kind of vectored tailpiece going on here. Where's the next break? Yeah, number 2. Also broke the landing gear. That's a bit bright and blown out, isn't it? Does that look shit? Not too crap. Here, we've broken it off here a bunch of times. Here we've broken it there before as well. All the tape hinges, they're all waggly and loose. The thing is, it wasn't the worst crash ever. I see BT 2.0 connector. There are more pieces here somewhere. Got that's from the FPV one. Canopy. Broken. Broke the the propeller mount, which is not that strong, but yeah, we broke it there. Yeah, did pretty well. And I was filming at the time. This was actually the second time I'd gone out to shoot this video. The first time I didn't have big enough SD cards in the cameras to do stabilization. And when you tape, I broke it here too as well. I think that's all of the brakes. And yeah. So yeah, I didn't have the stabilization. You really need it for to make something watchable. And the first day I was flying well. I was doing inverts, rolls, moves, whatever you want, all day. It was great. I got home. Oh, we've broken both the stabilizers. Right. Yeah, dude. I could not believe it. And so I went back to film again. This time I'd brought bigger SD cards. But what I didn't realise, being a dumbass, is that default, the stabilisation isn't on. You have to manually switch it. So I do have footage of the crash, but the camera was like here under the wing, pointing back this way, and really it doesn't look. It just didn't look that great, actually. I've filmed better crashes, that's for sure. So a bit of epoxy resin. She'll come back. It's going to take a bit of time, a bit of love. I'm thinking about buying the next size up. I think it's maybe 800 to a meter wingspan. Yeah, but that's planes, man. Crashes, they're just hard to land. You keep having more and more fun, and then all of a sudden, bang. You get overconfident, like anything I get, right? And so, yeah, a couple of days or the next day after, I thought, I haven't flown this little guy for a long time. Little Eachine P51D. Quite cheap, these guys. They got a little gyro stabilizer in there. They're quite twitchy to fly zero stabilization. I usually fly to medium mode. Yeah, they got like a disconnectable propeller, just bounces off on crash, disconnects. Pretty cool. Only 400 mil. I used to fly helicopters, Max. Yeah, cool, man. Oh, nitros, fuck. Yeah, James. Yeah, they take some damage, man. Some of them are better than others. But yeah, I took this guy out, thinking, and I just want to shoot a plane video. I really don't want the channel to just be all crawling, as much as I'm into it right now. But yeah, I'd only just put the BT 2.0 connector on here. As soon as I plugged it in, I got a tone from the ESC, and then one of my solders broke straight away. So, okay, game over. Take your shit back home. That's RC though, isn't it, right? Highs and lows. Sometimes back to back with one another. Hey, Dirk, how you going, mate? Yeah, you're right, Jim. Helicopters, ridiculously expensive. And a crash. I've only got one. It's an old MJX electric, bought about 15 years ago. I should pull that out, actually. I've got to pull out a lot of these old toys and, shoot some videos. A lot of them need repairs. That's the thing. Is it a Rage RC, says Derp? The little plane, the P51 Mustang. Yeah, I love planes, mate. Hey, Andrew, how you going, mate? Oh, we got 9 people here, it says. 13 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for showing up. Joining us here on a Saturday morning. So I think we're going to let's do a couple more packages, right? Yeah, Derp. This one is it's Eachine, so it's a rebrand. It's also Volantex. Volantex have this as well. Volantex also have the 800 mil one, which I do have. Bit of a tragic story with that plane as well. They have $400 to $600 for a crash. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Good to have you on board, man. Cheers. But yeah, just Eachine rebrand. They've also got, I think they've got a Messerschmitt, Hawker Hurricane, I think. There's a couple Corsair F4U, whatever it is. Yeah, fun little planes. Okay, what packages? We've got 2 packages left, guys. We have A or B. Yeah, BB guns. That's it, Rock. Oh, dude, have little dog fights. That would be sick. All right, we got 4 Bs. Yeah, wouldn't it? Local. So far, B is in the lead. Yeah. We were talking a bit about that motorbike earlier, Dirt. I would like one, man. Goes bloody hard for 2S. D? No, Super D's already done. Did you see the plane wreckage, Super? Were you here just then? Bloody jinxed me. Yeah, Jim, you're right there. The technology that they've adapted from their plane stabilization, from like their safe technology and all that, man. Yeah, Derp, I want one, but I won't get it straight away. JD, how you going, man? Good to see you. I think we're going to go box number B. Number B, that's right. So we got a bit of a giveaway there. Enjoy again. Some of you guys probably have this, I'm guessing. You guys know these ones? So it's injection molded. I've seen a lot of them getting around that are 3D printed, but this looks really nice actually. This is for the JLU, is it? The white and yellow Jeep, which I don't have, right? No, Lachlan, I've only just gotten stickers like this in my last couple of batches as well. They're a bit new to me. I'm not as keen on them as, can we? Yeah. Yeah. Also seen someone recently, was it you, James? They came like quite a big sticker sheet. Like a lot of big logos and ninja stickers. How's that, Dip? Yeah, we got these guys. I think surely we're going to be able to hack them up and use them for something, right? I could definitely think, yeah. I'll probably chop out the trays, and I think definitely, definitely be able to work something out there. This week's kind of just sitting on standby. I've got plans for it, and some big plans actually, as I've told what I've told you. Oh, okay, I got you, Dirt. Yeah, cool. Yeah, not bad. Wouldn't mind to jail you, but I think what's we got here? This is a C10 build. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. I think they're pretty new. I think these guys. I think this is about $15 or something Australian, so that's not bad. Slider pieces as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think we may just cut them up and see what we can do. Yeah, a lot of people give Enduro shit, don't they, JDs? But mate, I think they've done amazingly well for themselves. Really. Yeah, do you want to let's do a bit of an update? I haven't really done much to it. I put that OGRC flat skid on here. And at the moment, I think I showed this guy. I thought it was a 2430, but it's actually a 2435. Just a cheapo. 4800 kV. RCD brand it is from AliExpress. Tell me. Let's see if we can. That's not too big, is it? Maybe it is. I'm going to have a body for this, so there'll be a cutaway in the bonnet, but I've got my doubts. Maybe it is slightly too big, hey? I don't know, man. I also put these little, yeah, they're called CM screws. They got the very flat head profile on them. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, see, there's barely any profile on that at all. Looks a lot better. I had to swap out one of these from an Endura low CG chassis for one of their crossbars. Probably going to use these CM screws for the mount as well. Got a few different sorts. So yeah, I've got a 2430 on the way too. I mean, 5mm off the front of that might be a little more reasonable. The Orlando Hunter. I do have one somewhere around here. Hey, look. This stuff here. Yeah. That's pretty much where it ended up, mate. Yeah, I really should revisit it, but it's so small, guys. It kills me. My eyes are getting older, and mate, it wasn't a fun build, but I'd like to see it finished. So small, exactly. But I think if the 2430 doesn't go in this, I also ordered. I don't know if you guys have seen it. OGRC has an outrunner. I think it's a 2820. I might try that. Yeah, Jim. It's never this clean, I'll tell you what. Actually, full disclosure, earlier this morning, I'll show you this because it's kind of funny. Here's everything that was on the bench. This before we got like little quads, little 2-inch or 2.5 inch. ESCs. Cheap ass ring lights. Great. Oh look. Devastator. Dude. Yeah, so much stuff, man. Too much stuff. But I do actually have a new mat on the way. I spent a bit of money on it too. And I'm not going to tell you how much. It's a bit embarrassing. It's expensive. But yeah, she's going to be. What's this? I think this is like 1.2 meter bench. Scott. Yeah, mystery box prize. There's actually, yeah, there's some good stuff in there as well, I'm sure. Lots of bits and pieces, you know, electronics and whatnot from quads and just everything. I don't know if there's also up here. There's like a row of stuff that didn't go in the box either. It's bad, man. I always seem to be working in, you know, you got all this crap everywhere, and you're just working amongst this little. What's this guy? This guy's 60 by 45 cm. I think the one I've got's like 90 by 600 odd, maybe a little bigger, 915 or something. Starting a new build at 400. I might be starting a new build, Jim. I got too many new builds. I got, yeah. I don't know a bit about that, Jim. I'll have to think about that, man, because it's something I'd like to do. I was almost thinking about doing a bit of a giveaway at 100, but it's only 100. It's not a big deal, is it? 400 or 500 though. Now that's something. Hey, we've got 13 people. Hey, jump in the chat if you're out there. The chat is where it's at. So they say. Yeah, I don't think that was me, Jim. Yeah. So we have one official parcel left. Just got to check that it is actually RC parts. It's not sex toys or anything. All right. Servo. I think one of these days I'll get my lighting right. Yeah, this is a Yantas. I think. I'm trying to think how much I paid for this. Because it comes with the metal horn as well. Big fan of the metal horn. None of this stuff. I don't know. This looks goofy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude. It's nice actually. Nice finish. Yeah, so yeah, I think maybe it was $40 or $45 with the metal horn. That's pretty good. You just need the yeah, this is the cordless, Jim. Yep. Cordless high voltage. I think we're gonna put this in. Probably either go guy. This guy, I reckon. Chris Gerwitz, how you doing, mate? Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for visiting. Yeah, this guy needs work. This guy needs a lot of work. I'm procrastinating on that guy. I think it's the bouncer at the moment. I've also started ordering up some SCX24 monster truck style parts as well. I'm going to finally get that done. It's a nice little servo. Specs look pretty good. I mean, they're all coming from the same place, right? They all come in basically this packaging, yeah? Pretty sure there's only a few factories making the same thing on contract, on order. A lot of rebranding. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, just what to do with it, right? Yeah, 25 tooth servo horn. Yeah, exactly. Dirt. All looks the same. They've all got similar specs. Crashing hard at the moment. Yeah, I mean, right, the world's collapsing. This monetary system that we got going is just it's just endless slavery in debt. That's what it is. Perpetual debt. At least we have RC, right? Wow. While we're here too, I'm guessing most of you guys, at least in the chat here, you know about the Gateway project that Jim's been involved with. I just sent him a little bit of a package just a couple of days ago, and yeah, I'd like you guys to, if you're not in touch with Jim, get in touch with him either on through Jason and Jim's live streams. You can catch Jim on Messenger and Instagram too, I think. But yeah, he needs some parts. Send him some parts, man. He's building rigs for people that don't have the opportunities, don't have the cash to build or to have a nice rig, which is, it's a noble thing, I think, and I'm going to get behind it. And I really hope you guys can as well. You know what I mean? Let's get the community together behind this one. You know. Stone gym time again. So this is the last package of the day, right? Yep, JD's sending parts. Cool, man. Derb's thinking of giving the guy he works with a rig for his 10-year-old son. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Get the kids involved, man. Get the kids involved in RC young. It's such a good thing to have. And who else? Well, Jim, who else can we go through? Well, if you find someone, help them. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Desert Rush RC Pro. I don't know that one, Dirt. No, it's great, Jim. It really is. That's very cool. Canadian company. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Let me make a note. '18th scale basher. Right. Yep. Yeah, I'd like to get back into bashing myself, actually. It's been quite a while. Been looking at the what is it? The Team Associated MT, the NT10, the V2. Although I like the body of the V1 better, the V2 I think has just slightly better A-arms. Is that it? More power, Dirt. Right, more power. That's what it's all about. Who cares if it tears the shit out of you running gear? It was great fun while it lasted, right? All right. So this is basically what the whole show is about today. This is I've been wanting to share this with you. Well, this is brand new, but the previous go-to, I've been wanting to share this with you guys for quite a while. The BT 2.0s, the connectors here. I was going to make a video too of comparisons to the PH 2.0 and all that stuff. And you know what happens, life gets in the way, things happen. But what ended up happening is a new product got released about the same time, maybe a couple of months ago, right? Which is these guys. Now, you guys know GMB, the battery company, right? This is their product. It's the GMB A30 connector. So basically, it's very similar. There's the there's the so basically we have male and female. Very similar design to the BT, right? It's basically an XT15, really. This will take 15 amps continuous voltage, 30 amp burst on this tiny little connector. Craziness, man. But seriously, guys, for your 2S and 1S packs, actually, if you're running that kind of stuff, get yourself some of these. They're not real cheap right now because they're super new. But they're going to be. I can't wait to get these going. Oh yeah, nice solid mating there. The connection, very good. Jim, yeah, I like that one. I don't care what they say. But let's go over. I've got some stats here for you, right? pH 2.0. Now, because anyone can make them as well, there's varying qualities, right? We know that. But from only 2 amps to 5, maybe 6 amps, very lossy, high resistance, a lot of battery sag, losing energy through heat. And well, then we went to so I said that's and pH 2.0. That's only what 0.4 grams, give or take, right? 2019, the BT 2.0 came out for like I said before, it's for quads basically, for small, tiny whoops and stuff like this to get better power delivery. Only 0.6 grams, 9 amp continuous. That's not too bad. 15 amp burst, right? That's pretty good. But what you're getting is, the less sag, much better power delivery. You can feel it in your trigger. Papa Shorty's off. See you later, mate. Thanks for dropping by, mate. So longer run times and better quality power the whole time. And then around May or April is about when I found out about these guys, the A30s. And we are we're going to give them a run. So maybe definitely by next week, we'll probably have all of our 2S packs are going to be these guys now. Gen's Ace batteries, the Tattoo, they're great. They're one of the best quality batteries out there. They're huge in the quad racing scene, very popular for 5-inch quad racing and smaller. But these guys, they're built in the specs too for 20 gauge wires. So it's absolutely perfect for what's stock anyway, you know what I mean? All you need to do is learn how to solder. That's it. And really, I think if you're seriously in the hobby, I think it's only a matter of time before you have to learn to solder out of necessity. I only learned to solder when I was building quads. And it's like, if you want to build these guys, you're going to need to learn how to solder, right? Where did I get these connectors, Derp? I got these from AliExpress. You can probably get them on Amazon as well. Yeah. Also, the material that they're making as PA66 is supposed to be very good for strength and heat resistance as well. So yeah, guys, get onto it, hey. Seriously, once you do, you'll never look back. You'll be changing all your batteries out. So we got a bunch here. We got like 15 male, 15 female. These are called the A30. A for Adam 30s by G&B, the gaining battery. A30, that's the one. So I guess the first thing I'll probably do is make a little make a little harness. What I'll do with all of these small connectors is just make a little male to female harness. Oh, actually, the thing with these too is they will fit with the BT 2.0s. A little bit tight on the female, but yeah, they will actually work together, which is cool. But yeah, just for heat transfer, because these are so small, these connectors, you know what I mean? I'm soldering at like 400 plus C. Just helps wick away some of that heat. That'll be job number one. Yeah, dude, Jim, get onto it, man. Seriously. I mean, there's going to be people out there, 10 to 12%. That's not much, but you actually feel it in the trigger. Yeah. Also, I'm using for the SEXs. I'm using for that beaten up plane that I showed you, the Turbo Timber. Using the same connectors, same batteries. So that's going to get the A30. All my 2S now for small guys like 20 or 22s, you could probably get away with 18 on there. Yeah, look it up, guys. I'd like to see people using this, man, because there's not the PH 2.0. Seriously, is that is pretty tight, that one. Because there's a little ridge. So it's a very similar design between the two. But there's a tiny little cutaway ridge. Speaking of soldering, we've still got more connectors here. Hey, Jack. G'day, mate. What's going on with you? I think he just released a guitar vid earlier. I have to check that out. I was too busy cleaning off the contents of this bench into that box over there. Not much. When was the last time you got out and did some RCing night? And what was it? Handy little anti-static bags here. Hold on a bit. Yeah, the re-ups, yep. No, go check Jack out if you're was it the Phantom's Guest? That's what you changed it to, isn't it? Soldering. This is my go-to. Oh, that was your original name, was it? Yeah, right. This is my soldering iron. This is the TS 100 from Miniware. Totally portable. Run it off a 6S. At the moment, I'm using this 1500 6S. It was given to me by Phaser Hobbies, actually. For my 50th order with them, I think. They've got a great rewards system there at Phaser. Phaser FPV here in Australia on the East Coast. If you're into quads, man, they got some great shit. But yeah, this guy, man. Running custom firmware on it. So I can get 450 degrees out of it now. Can't remember what the stock temperature. But yeah, I'm running this firmware called Raylin on it. See you later, Eric. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for dropping by again, checking out the RC Shizshow. Yeah, the new firmware gives you a little bit more detail, like your battery levels. Got a bunch of different oh, good one, Scott. Yeah, there you go, mate. Scott with the link. Thank you very much. Yeah, so at the moment with the battery almost down, it's just running around 400, which is fine. But this, build all my quads with this. This is the only soldering iron I've got. I take this out on the field with me as well. This is the most handy thing ever. I could have used it the other day, actually, with this guy. But these are super cheap, man. Like, for a long time, these have kind of been the go-to in the quad world. There's a couple others too. There's the Secure something 80, which is pretty similar. But yeah, you got these guys with these massive mains-based soldering irons with big, massive power supplies and stuff. Dude, I've soldered like 10 gauge wires with this thing, 10s and 12s a lot of the time. Like for power connectors for big quads. You can buy a bunch of extra tips as well. That's pretty much the tip that I use the most. This guy as well, ultra fine. And these are only pretty cheap too. They're only like 15 or 20 bucks for different. There's about 20 different shapes. You do, Jim? Base unit style? Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever works, man. Whatever you got. Got this guy for some bigger wires. A panel stream, yeah. I'd like to get into that, Jack. I'd like to get you on there as well. I need to get into StreamYard, I guess. I think I've got to suss out this email address thing. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, that's it, Jim. We all work with what we got. Yeah, she'll go to sleep on you. Come back as soon as you pick it up. Saves on the batteries. Gucci Skunky. Oh, G Carter. Sorry. How you going, G? Is it the same person? I don't even know. I'm so bad with names, guys. You flock. Jackson. There you go, mate. Good to see you. Ah, there you go. Makes sense, right? Well, you can, yeah, right. JD, yeah, I can't weld. Never learned to weld. In metal class at school, I was off in the far corner of the oval with my muso friends. You know how it is. But yeah, that's the thing. My soldering isn't amazing, but it gets me through. You know, I can do some fine stuff. Built this guy. What else we got? There's another one here somewhere. Yeah. So it's a great skill to have. I mean, if you really want to get into custom RC, I think it's a must. And yeah, there's a lot of options out there as well, like practice circuit boards and stuff. We just have a bunch of different traces and brass pads, or copper pads, sorry, that you can. Yeah, that's it, Jim. I like to use high heat, but get in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought I'd show you this little guy. She's a bloody handy little unit, and just well, it's just the size. Well, if you want to take it out in the field with you, exactly, Jim. Yeah, ruins the plugs. That's the whole idea for having this little guy. Wick away that excess heat, especially on something this small, because it doesn't take much to throw those pins out of alignment, that's for sure. Well, guys, I think that's just about the end of the show. We're out of mail. I think Maz is about to go live pretty shortly, right? And Osborne might be going live in an hour and a half, 2 hours or so as well. Go check him out. I'll probably be there, lurking, doing some work. But yeah, guys, I just want to thank all of you guys for showing up. It means a lot. Especially the moderators. Who do we have today? We had Scott, we had Jim, and we had Jack. Right, Osborne at 10 Central Standard Time. Okay. Yeah, guys. I'd also like to thank Chris G, Zach, Anything 399, Lachlan, LGRC, and Papa Shorty for making pre-show votes on the packages. Helps get things kicking off. I already have 2 packages here for next week, but we need a show next week, right? Jack's soggy pizzas. Yeah, the microwave pizzas, mate. Just ask him about those. He'll be happy to talk to you about it. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. We'll catch you next week. See ya.